This top-level assassin has a peculiar habit. Every time he aims at a target, he must close his eyes before he's willing to pull the trigger.
Fuck.
It's obvious he's showing off a bit too much this time, but it doesn't matter, because the target is still within shooting range. Now, he just needs one shot to take him down. Although the two successfully eliminated the target, this act also brought about a disaster. After cleaning up the scene, they hurriedly tried to escape down the stairs, but unexpectedly, the bodyguards had blocked the way below. In this crisis, they had no choice but to run upward, only to reach the rooftop, a dead end. But very quickly, they found an entrance that led downstairs. Just as they reached the elevator, a woman pushing a baby stroller suddenly disrupted their plan, because the noise had alerted the bodyguards, who were now rushing to their location.
Sam, contact. Drop.
What the two didn't know was that the sound of those two gunshots not only alerted the police to their position, but also caused all exits of the building to be blocked. As expected, they didn't get far before being surrounded and captured by a large number of armed bodyguards.
Oh, take it easy. Hold on, ladies.
After a brief exchange, Sam took advantage of the moment when the bodyguards approached to search him to strike back swiftly, because if they got caught, it'd either mean life in prison or being executed on the spot. Even though the bodyguards had the upper hand, they were still no match for top-level assassins like Sam and his partner Ken. With perfect coordination, in just 2.5 minutes, the two of them disabled all the bodyguards. They then ran to the third floor and jumped into a garbage truck they had prepared in advance, successfully escaping the guards' pursuit. But just as they were catching their breath, a new mission came in. However, this time Tamara didn't reveal the identity of the target. Instead, they were told to head to a 5-star hotel. Little did they know, this mission would cost them dearly.
Please.
Led by the hotel manager, they entered the presidential suite. But being a cautious professional, Sam still confirmed with the manager.
You sure? Right? This is our room. Yes, please. Yeah?
To ease Sam's concerns, the manager gave him a card, which revealed the room was a gift from their superior, because Sam had recently said he planned to retire. Considering his status as a veteran, he was not only gifted a suite, but also given 2 women for doorstep service. Even the passphrase they used matched their usual communication code. So, without much suspicion, they let the 2 women in. But midway through, one woman's action made Sam react instantly. He stopped the woman in red from opening the curtains. In such an exposed place, that would be a deadly mistake for an assassin. Soon, his instincts proved right. Not long after, the manager came back with a waiter, claiming to bring them dinner. But behind these seemingly normal people was a deadly trap. While placing the food on the table, the waiter asked one of the women to open the curtains. Despite Sam's protests, the man ignored him completely, and in just that brief moment, as the waiter opened the balcony window, the man suddenly noticed a sniper scope glinting from the building across the street. The next second, a hail of bullets rained toward them. Sam quickly pulled Tamara behind the couch, but just as he reached for the remote to close the curtains, one of the female waiters lunged at him. In a split second, she snatched the remote and almost managed to fully open the curtains. Unexpectedly, this enraged the woman in red. She ignored the sniper threat and launched into a full-on fight with Sam. What's more shocking, she not only matched Sam blow for blow, but was even more skilled in combat. Just then, a sniper's bullet blew her head apart. But before Sam could catch his breath, the male waiter attacked him again. Even though the man wasn't a real threat one-on-one, his reckless fighting style, combined with the sniper outside, put enormous pressure on Sam. In a split second, while the man paused to take off his clothes, Sam saw a chance to fight back. As they grappled again, Sam pulled off a Chinese martial arts move, but as the man fell, he accidentally hit the curtain remote. Seeing this, Sam had to hide again. Luckily, Ken came up with a solution. He smashed the table lamp next to him, but not completely, as turning off all lights would make them sitting ducks if the sniper had thermal imaging. Then, Sam tried using a mirror to locate the sniper's position, but suddenly, the male waiter who was supposedly dead got up and wrapped a steel wire around Sam's neck. Luckily, Ken immediately threw a pillow to provide cover, then quickly charged at the waiter. Although he successfully saved Sam, within seconds, Ken was kicked away by the waiter. It was clear now, the enemy's skills far surpassed Ken's. Seizing the opportunity, Ken managed to throw the attacker out the window, but while hiding behind a pillar afterward, he was shot through the waist by a sniper from the opposite building.
Ken! Ken! Fuck!
As the three were on the verge of collapse, Sam suddenly received a call from Tamara. The voice claimed to know what he was going through and said reinforcements were already on the way. She told Sam to pick up a mirror to see how they were clearing out the snipers across the street. But when Sam saw the situation through the mirror, he decided to test if it was really safe by tossing a pillow outside. When nothing happened, he stuck his head out. That moment of hesitation made Sam realize something was wrong with Tamara. The voice on the other end no longer tried to hide it. Ever since Sam said he wanted to retire, they had planned to kill him. By eliminating him, the organization wouldn't have to pay a hefty retirement bonus. Tamara also revealed that a large number of mercenaries had already been sent to wipe them out. But what she didn't expect was Sam making a bold move. He leaped over the bar counter and retrieved his weapon case, then kicked down the power switch. The worst part, he hadn't even opened the case yet, when a large squad of fully armed mercenaries barged in. While setting up his sniper rifle, Sam was quickly surrounded by the mercenaries. But instead of fighting back, he laid low, trying to locate the sniper across the way, because that sniper was the bigger threat. Though he managed to take out the enemy spotter with a single shot, the nearby mercenaries had now fully locked in on his hiding spot. But to everyone's surprise, once they ran out of bullets, Sam suddenly reappeared and in an instant turned one of the mercenaries into a dinosaur. As flames blazed around them, the ceiling's fire suppression system was triggered, releasing clouds of smoke. Taking advantage of the cover, Sam launched a swift counterattack. After finally wiping out the mercenaries, one survivor caught Sam off guard.
Stop it!
With no choice, Sam pretended to drop his weapon, but secretly prepared to strike. Just then, another mercenary suddenly lunged at him. It was the same one who had passed out earlier from the fire, but his combat skills were no match for Sam. After only a few moves, he was sent straight to the afterlife. Yet the danger was far from over. Outside, a sniper was watching everything through the window. Tamara realized she likely wouldn't make it out alive. After thinking it over, she handed Sam a photo of her daughter and asked him if she died to look after her. Just then, the elevator bell rang. Sam dove across the floor to continue battling the second wave of mercenaries. This time, he was up against a huge brute, clearly more than he could handle head-on, so he timed it just right. As he hit the open door button, he pulled the pin on the brute's grenade and jumped out of the elevator just in time. Before the smoke cleared, another soldier aimed at Sam, but before he could shoot, he was taken down by a single shot from Tamara. Unfortunately, that shot revealed Tamara's position, and she was instantly sniped. Enraged by the sight, Sam mounted his sniper rifle to fire back, but to everyone's shock, both snipers pulled their triggers at the same time. Though the immediate threat was cleared, the entire building was now surrounded by killers. Worse still, only Sam could still fight. His longtime partner Ken had been shot through the waist. He wouldn't last much longer. But Sam didn't give up on Ken. He dragged him into a room, only to be faced with a new threat. An armed drone arrived outside the window. To protect Ken from further harm, Sam diverted the drone's attention. After unloading all its ammo, the drone paused. Seeing this, Sam launched his counterattack, but unexpectedly, the drone fired a grenade. Acting fast, Sam ran to the balcony and fired at the drone, but it had no effect. Thankfully, with a flash of brilliance, Sam found a way to blow it up in one shot. What he didn't know was that a large wave of mercenaries was now closing in on his location. Though top-tier assassin Sam could still handle them with ease, what truly broke him was the death of his closest partner due to blood loss. However, before he passed, Ken had crafted a makeshift parachute using a blanket. With no time to mourn, Sam climbed onto the balcony. If he didn't escape now, he would die too. Trusting his brother's final act, he jumped without hesitation. Midair, the blanket suddenly tore apart. Luckily, Sam landed in a garbage truck and narrowly survived. 1 week later, he contacted Tamara and told her, "Today, I'm sending you off." Tamara didn't take it seriously. She casually went to the restroom alone, unaware that Sam had disguised himself as a janitor and was already inside. Moments later, a gunshot echoed. 2 bodyguards outside the restroom rushed in. After 3 more shots, Sam walked out, holding the hand of a little girl who was surely Tamara's daughter.